When making healthy nutrition and lifestyle changes, alcohol is something that definitely has to be a topic of conversation. As we look at alcohol intake, you do not have to abstain from alcohol altogether to be making healthy lifestyle changes. In fact, for many people, can be incorporated into a very healthy option from time to time. But with that said, you are going to have to know yourself, knowing whether alcohol is something that can or cannot be part of your life. So this video is just some suggestions that if you feel comfortable having alcohol part of your life, some suggestions to make sure that's going to align with your goals. So looking at a couple different things with alcohol intake. If you are a beer drinker, traditionally the lighter beers is going to be a better option, lower calories, lower in carbohydrates. Number two, if you happen to be a mixed drink person, traditionally, the soda mixers are going to be much higher in sugar. So stay away from the sugary drinks, the sodas, and the juices. We can replace that with some really good options, whether it's a flavored water. We can be looking at a soda water. So looking at something like a seltzer is a great option. And the other way that we can do that is, even with some soda alternatives, Zevia happens to be a lower sugar, lower calorie alternative. That's a little bit better than drinking a soda or a diet soda. So staying in the right kinds of beer, the right kind of mixers, and then also making sure that if you do have drinks, throw some water in the mix too. So after every drink, have a water or two in between. The one piece of the alcohol that for most of us is the part that we enjoy is the social aspect of it. So for some people, they want to shy away from being the person that says, no, I'm not having a drink, because their friends may look at them a little bit goofy, or they may be asking, well, why aren't you having a drink? And if you still want to be part of that social aspect and have some drinks with your friends, I have found a great podcast, and I'm taking this from the podcast, and it's talking about the gentleman rule. Now, ladies, this still applies to you as well. The gentleman rule is, if you go to order drinks, you're out with a social group and you're out with your friends, always have that first drink with your friends or family. When that second drink comes around, yes, take the second drink, but don't finish the second drink. That's going to put you at a spot where your driving shouldn't be affected, your overall day, the next day should not be affected, having 1.5 drinks, and you still feel part of that social crew. So with that said, you can still have those drinks, but it kind of gives you those guidelines that your friends are not thinking that you're not drinking, and you don't have to feel like you're an outcast in your social group, but you can still have some drinks and feel good the next day and have your judgment not be impaired and still be in line with your goals.